morning all. If you are joining the replay, go ahead and hit that fast forward button. Let me turn off this AC and maybe the fan. When my viewers get here, they will let me know if it's too loud or not. Make sure that's turned the proper way. Get YouTube open. And pop this in there. Mute that. Is muted. Fabulous. Amy Dixon. Well, hello. How are you doing today? Ooh, I have no lights on. That works. Woohoo! See how we are doing. Hello, Carmen. Long time no see. Okay. So, hopefully, there is Miss Debbie. Look, she didn't get enough of me. She's here. Oh, I forgot to link that in the bottom. So, if you're watching the replay and you don't know about Debbie J's crafting corner, it is going to be in the description down below. Tonight, I got to craft with her and a little bit with another artist who kept getting kicked out. It was terrible. Her name is Kim, but her links are also in Debbie J's video description, so we'll have that linked down below. Hey, Margaret. How is everyone doing? So, some of you know that I am I watching the replay? No, not afraid of color. You are live with me this evening. Tracy, who is not afraid of color, she is also on the Fairy Stamper design team. And I gotta quit doing that. I'm too much tisking. Maureen, hello. Tracy and I and several other lovely artists are on the Fairy Stamper design team. And we get to make videos on our specific day twice a month. And my days are on Tuesdays. So last Tuesday I made a video for Fairy Stamper, and I thought, how fun would it be to come live on my channel every other Tuesday and do a video using Fairy Stamper and whatever I have handy. And I am not totally prepared. I've lost... Nope, there they are. I just buried them. Don't mind me. We do have some paid promotion stuff here because being part of the design team, they give you a little stipend and you're able to go buy some goodies. Okay. Fairy Stamper... Do you see this? I bought fairy hugs from Fairy Stamper, and then because I was like, well, I used their money for that, I used my money to buy some other stuff in their shop. Hi, Miss Bonnie. Fairy Stamper store has fairy hugs. They have brands like Pink Ink. They have Nellie's Choice. They have a lot of brands and a lot of fun stuff there. I am going to be doing this flamingo. I'm going to do a recording because I'm not quite sure. I have this idea, but I don't know if it's going to work. But I already stamped her out and put her away. But isn't she just the most beautiful? I want to do a stamping and then a watercolor in the same color. So it's all going to be a luscious pink, I hope. But we'll use that another time. And then my newest addition to my Fairy Stamp... I'm going to keep saying it wrong. I know I am. Fairy Hugs Stamp Collection are these goodies. I have a very delightful day. This little girl, her name is Azalea, A-Z-A-L-E-A. We have always believed something wonderful is about to happen. This one's called Believe. And then this is Luna. Isn't she cute? I'm sure if you watch Fairy Stamper, you've seen a lot of people use Luna. She's super cute. I got some leafy stalks, which is great because you can use these on land and underwater. And then this was out when I first did my design team order, and they're back. These are the bluebells. And bluebells, I got to go with Blue Bell. Isn't she cute? But I got her the first round. These are the only little fairies that I have so far. But that's okay. We're going to build up our stash. But yeah, those are my new goodies that I was able to get with their little stipend. And then I bought these, then realized, oh, you know, I should have probably waited. They have new designs coming out. And there's some really cute new designs coming out. So I may have to go back to shopping. But, so keep an eye out on my channel. I am going to do her very, very soon. Hopefully this week, if not the very first part of next week. But today, I thought we would look at either Raphael or Oscar, because I made this background the other day. And I used some artisan gouache, and it's tissue paper. And these little gems here, these are from Not Too Shabby. And when I bought the Not Too Shabby, I was like, oh, I can get Not Too Shabby because I have a really great turtle and a really great octopus. That's going to look great with that. And if you like this, I do have a video. It's linked in the description. You can watch that. But we're going to make a quick card with this and a very basic stamp. So we're going to use those tonight. And then I'm going to pull out my little condo dwellers. If you're not a fairy person and you're like, I don't know about this fairy stuff, know that Fairy Hugs does have underwater stuff. I mean, look at these. Aren't they just the cutest? And just like I made the shells, you can so go through and use the crab and the turtle and combine it. Oh, and I should have done that too. You can combine it with your other seashell stamps from other companies. But I think we'll use one of those guys with that big one there. And then I was thinking of using my little condo dwellers. Now these little girls, they're teeny weeny. I mean, look at that. She's teeny. These are little great accents for pretty much any card that you make. And you just want to dabble with the fairy. You're not comfortable with the big fairies yet. These are a good little dabble. You can get those little girls and stamp them out. And I'm going to show you the stamp that I got specifically with them in mind. I bought another company stamp thinking, oh, my little condo dwellers are going to look fabulous. Oh, look at me missing all of my comments. Tissue paper is pretty. Thank you, Cordelia, and welcome, Diane of Oz. Loved that video for tissue paper. Thank you so much. It was so much fun to do. It really was. Okay. You guys see that? See that? We're going to talk about that here in just a minute. But this right here, I just got this from Anthony's Paper Craft. Isn't that gorgeous? And when I saw this, all I could see was my little fairies, like little bees, wanting to little roost or take a break, flying around all of these cute little flowers. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a nice background for this and do some little condo dwellers on there. And I don't have to use the sentiment, or I'll put it in the center of my card. Oops, almost slashed you. All right. So, my friends, today would have been my mother's birthday. She was born July 13th in, I was born in 58, 58. I'm so terrible. And in honor of her birthday, I picked up a $25 Joann gift card. So if you are in my chat tonight, before the night is over, I'm going to put everybody's name that would like to win into a drawing for this gift card plus the card that we make tonight. So you're going to get a card with a gift card. And I asked the clerk and she said, yes, you can use the Joann's online. So if you don't have a Joann's in your town, you can order online from them. And you'll want to download their app because they'll have coupons like a 40% off of a regular item. So if Joann says something big that you've been wanting for a while, maybe you can grab it with a gift card if you win. So we'll do that a little bit later this evening. But first, let's bust out this simple card. We're going to set our little flowers and dwellers right up there. Okay. So this is the exact same sheet that I used in my video. You can see the tear line. And I was using a slim line for that card. And this is what's great when you make a background. Go hog wild and fill. The fan is blowing everything everywhere. Go hog wild and fill the page, because then you can go and use it more. Okay, so we're gonna just do like we did before and set this on here. Ooh, you know what? I just envisioned this. I was gonna cover the whole thing, but I'm thinking we need a solid piece of paper there. And let me go grab, because I think I put not too shabby paper away. Question is, where did I put that? I put it in the pinks. Oh, look, I found it. My not too shabby paper. So let's grab some of their not too shabby paper. And, ooh, that pink really looks nice. Oh man, see, this is what's fabulous. Or blue. I'm thinking pink. What are you guys thinking? Are we thinking pink? And I'm liking this lighter pink. Which one should we do? Pink or blue? And then I'll put these away while we get some pink or blue options on the screen. Thank you, Debbie J. She says, smash the like button. We have, ooh, oh, look at that. 3 votes right off the top for pink. Gloria Wolf. You know, my middle name is Jean. Well, my genes, my mom was Roberta Jean. So, oops, we're going with pink. So let's put this piece of paper away so I don't lose it. Okay. This time, I am going to cover the whole thing. I'm not going to cut it in half. I have another video where I cut the pattern paper. And I'm not going to, because you can still see through the tissue. Not 100%, but you can see through the tissue. So I'm just going to trim my card panel down. And I'm going to give it a white border, okay? Now, if you... I always grab this one. I love this trimmer, but it's not quite right. Let me see how long this piece of paper is. Wow, it's 9-inch sheet of paper from that not too shabby stuff. And my card is 8.5. So my card is 8.5. If I take off a 1/2 inch, no, this is 9. If I take off a 1/2 inch, that's 8.5. But I want it a little bit smaller. So I think it's right there. Better to take off a little than too much. Because that's 1 inch. So that's 3/4. I'm going to take off 3/4. So if your paper is too long, just chop off the small end. That's what this bar is for, okay? You get it right where you want it and you pinch it. And see, now it's not going to go anywhere. So I can chop down Can measure the sides, make sure I did that right. Oh, look at that. Fabulous. And then my card is 3/75. Holy moly. You vacate. So we go to 3/75. Okay, 3.5, 3/75. Now we're at 3/75. Now I'm going to take off a quarter. I feel like that's too small. Nope, that's right. Trust yourself. Okay, so now we have this. Oh, look at that. Beautiful pink on there. Okay. Now we're going to take this and we're going to figure out where we want this. Right about there. And I do want that edge straight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a fold right in this. Just like so. That's where my fold is. Because tissue paper is a little bit more delicate, I want to wrap it around the back. So that just means I'm going to snip a little so it goes to the back side. Okay. And let's cross our fingers that we can send it through the paper trimmer, because I want a decent line. Maybe doesn't have to be perfect, but we do want to chop it. And then we'll have enough paper or tissue left over for another card. Ooh, look at that. Like butter. Like butter. Okay. So that's going to go on there just like that. It's going to be fabulous. Okay. And before, so that way there, when I go to glue down the back, it'll glue really nice. I'm gonna put a super thin layer of glue down and then tap it down. And then just line this up in there and fold that right over into that glue. Okay. Then we come to the front side, get the glue off of our hands, just like so. And we're just gonna go and put a little bit of glue on our shells, because our shells are the darkest, so the glue won't show up that much on those. Okay, oops. And hopefully our glue will blend in just like so. And we're going to lightly lay it over and then scoop it. Scoop it in the direction you want it to lay. Okay. And just like regular paper, take your little shears and just trim that little bit off. Okay, so that's good to go. Now we can add our glue. That is way too much glue. Get those corners. Add a little too much in a couple of spots. Those big, if you get big globules, just tap them out, because it'll make weird stuff in your paper, and we don't want that. Okay, so there's our card, and I want this like this. So we're gonna line this up really nice and easy, just like so. So now we have some not too shabby, beautiful stuff going on, and then we're gonna go grab our, I think Oscar might be a little too big. Oh, but he may not be. What do you think? Should we use Oscar there, or maybe Luna and Raphael? Maybe. Oh, that would be cute because they're both going in different directions. What do you guys think? Like that? I'm liking that. Yes, the tissue paper was colored in another live, and I have that linked down below. Or, sorry, not a live, but a pre-recorded. And if that's something you'd like to see me slow down and do, I would gladly do a live for you on that. Just let me know. My vote is for Luna. Do we want Luna by herself or Luna with Raphael, the turtle? I like the two friends. Yeah, I like buddies too. Oh, that would be a really great friend card. Gloria Jean is in the coffee place. I don't know. Is there a coffee place called Gloria Jean? Cowabunga, dude. All right. So we're going to grab our Misty because I need to make sure, dropping stuff, make sure I get a good stamp. Now, you can use whatever platform you have. I just happen to have the Misty and the Tim Holtz, and I like my Misty for regular stamps. And this will just barely fit in there perfectly. We're going to do that. Okay, and then we're going to get our really beautiful black so that they ink up super, super good. Cover my glue so it doesn't dry out my tip. There we go. Oh, da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Okay, so we're gonna, now I took out my plasticky things just because the card is so thick. There we go. Pick those girls and guys up just like so. Okay, I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna do the Simon Hurley where he says just give him a press. Make sure there's no air bubbles. And here we go. Look at that. Just cake on that black. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Sorry, guys. There is something on Raphael. Right there. It's like a little gooey. There we go. Now, I do a very gentle tap with this particular ink pad. Some of my ink pads, you'll notice that I like really get in there. Not all ink pads are created equal, so you got to know your ink pad. Some are very gentle, like this one, and some are like a workout, like my Memento. I gotta do a workout. And my Simon Hurleys, I love them, but for stamping, you just gotta do a little bit of extra workout. Okay, you need to quit. That little tag was wanting to ruin my fun. Came to hang out with the old ladies. Yes, Willow. Pizza? What? Where? Okay, so I'm giving a nice firm pressure across because I want that ink to get really happy with the not too shabby paper because it does have it's got a coating on it, and I want to make sure that it goes down great. Okay. Use your little gliders, use your hands, use the sleeve, use whatever works. Raphael. Oh, pizza. Yeah, him needs a little pizza. Okay. And very gently lift. Okay, and I'm seeing some places that didn't ink up right there. Extra pressure. Oh, that's much better. And then right in his shoulder, right there. Oh, look. Oh, I tell you. When you've got a good ink and a good stamping platform, you can redo those. And I just love it. I love it. I love it. Amy Dixon, old lady, she says, I'm only 51. She's a youngin'. Where's the resin glider? Yeah, I got to show you guys that too. Because I said I would, and then I forgot about it. If you were watching the live on Sunday when I did the resin gliders, you'll know that I was rather impatient. Well, resin is a time. Resin you got to take your time with, okay? So I'm going to very carefully take these two out because they're going to be wet for a little bit, okay? I'm going to set them aside, and you can tip your card and you can see like there's little wet high spots. No biggie. I'm just going to take it and set it aside. Okay, and then I'll put these lovelies away in just a moment. Actually, no, don't wait. Just put them away because you have another stamp to do. This one. And my little fairies. Okay. So we're going to put these, and see how quick that card went? Because we made our paper, we made extra paper from another card, and we just bust one out. So my Sunday, I made these resin bits to show everybody, okay? And these are the little gems that are going to go into my December 7th giveaway. There's so many of them. Ow, that one stabbed me. And they just turned out so beautiful. Now, if you use these on cards, they're going to be thick cards. But, I mean, they'll be beautiful cards. Is that going to focus? Okay. So, I took a resin piece and I put it into the mold to resin the piece. And I did not take my time. I rushed it. I should have done layers and really been patient in between the layers, but I got a lot of air bubbles on the inside. So I have a plan to redo this and hopefully do away with the bubbles. And I got to do some research because I got these other weird bubbles, and I don't know if it's because my resin's old or if because I did such a big buildup all at once. And I know better because I've watched enough videos. They do thin layers and let them go in between. But I'm going to redo this. It's going to take me several days because I have to let it dry in between layers. But I will be revisiting this. And I will try and record all of the steps and put together like a little video montage of working on that. Look at this little waist piece. It looks like a bubble. Look at that. It's kind of too big for them, but you know, resin, I'm gonna make some bubbles. Look at this one. This one looks like a globule bubble. Oh, we could give him a bubble. How fun is that? Okay, I might have to borrow some of these little resin pieces. And we'll make these little bubbles. Okay, we're going to set that over there so we don't forget to glue those on. But all of these little bits are going to be in my December 7th giveaway. Okay. And then I'm going to have a really good glider for December 7th giveaway. And maybe some little odds and ends. Just some resin fun things to play with. But yeah, if you do the resin without the UV light, which is a 2-part epoxy, you have to take your time. And this is why. If you don't, you're going to get bubbles. And it's not going to be pretty. Even though it's got some really pretty shimmer in there. Diane Oz of Oz says, for my birthday? What? Whose birthday? No, my birthday. Okay, So be looking forward to December 7th, because I've already got 2 Misties to give away. I found them on clearance if you were watching another live. That was so exciting. Amy Dixon. What are the big resin bits? I am sorry. So these, they're out of a cake mold, okay? And my intention is to do a really good one and then build up the bottom with a felt, okay? And then when the felt is on there, then if you have a stamp positioner, you can rub it across and get the pressure, and it would just be a different kind, or just a pretty paperweight. Oh, look at that. Diana's a day after my birthday. How sweet. So yeah, oops, I'm trying to put those back. Look at that. I need to put these back. So yeah, these are just, right now, these are just trials, just to see what it was capable of. Oh, and one thing is, if you're watching the replay or watching live and you love resin and you're like, oh, she was using cake molds, that's a great idea. Please note, less than 24 hours I popped these out, no problems. I let this one sit in there longer than 24 hours, and it kind of adhered to the silicone. So you may want silicone release, or be sure to pop them out right when they're done. Okay? Just a little heads up. Because I had a couple of pieces stick, because I poured some other stuff too later that evening. Alright, so now let's get on to our other card. Oops, what am I doing? Don't go there. I need to stick you there before I lose my little condo dwellers. I may not use them all, but I'm going to put them there. Let me tidy up. I got a little messy. Well, a lot messy, but that's okay. Okay, so we're going to use her this week. I need to keep her out. And then keep those little scraps for that. Okay, so you have your little condo dwellers, and we have this beautiful floral design, which is going to have a lot of detail. So what I was thinking was doing... Do we want to do... I know what we should do. We're going to grab... I have a piece of watercolor paper here. Any kind of watercolor paper is fine, even if you got stuff on it. Let's do a loose watercolor design. Where's my re-inkers? I just had those out. And I'm going to squirt, 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 because this is nice watercolor paper. And let's use some piggyback and some tropical tango and a little bit of no, I want my clear skies. And then red and blues make purple, so we'll throw in another red. There we go. So I've got rosy cheeks, piggyback, tropical tango, and clear skies. We're going to get ourselves a nice big paintbrush. Okay. Anything that you have handy will work. Uh-oh. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. Amy says that she's never played with resin. If I pick up another hobby, I'm not sure what my hubby would do. Right? Oh, let me see. Am I like really... Sorry guys, I don't know if it's glitching on your end, but hopefully I'm caught up now. Oh, I don't know if my Wi-Fi is being redonkulous or what. Okay, so I've got it wet, and now we're just going to put a little dribble of the Clear Skies. 1-2 little drops is all you need. You don't need a ton. Okay, and that might even be too much, and you probably can't even see that. So let me scoot up just a little. Okay, and then there's my Tropical Tango. See how it just bleeds out right there? It's so beautiful. Some Piggyback. Okay, 2 little droppers. And then Rosy Cheeks. Okay, now my paper dried a little bit, so I'm going to add some more water. We're going to just dabble in the corner and then just touch. Okay, nothing fancy, just let that water grab that color. Okay, and if you see that it doesn't spread, spray it. Just say, hey, we're supposed to be happy on the paper. Okay, I'm going to tip my brush and just dab it. Nothing fancy or just kind of whimsical, because they're going to be flowers, and I'm not doing 2 bowls on these because the get some of that blue out of there. Stamp! Who's drinking now? Sorry. During Debbie J's live, was it Beth's husband was like, I'm gonna do a shot or a drink every time somebody says stamp. Okay, now I've just dipped it straight across, and I'm just tapping it in angles. Okay, nothing. I did it different from the corners. I went in that time with that way. Gonna do the same thing with the brighter red. Oh, look at that. Got a little too much red. I went a little too excited with the red. I like those in the corner. We'll do the corner ones for those. Let's get some blues in there. And you can fill out the whole paper. I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff. Maybe you didn't like that, so you can just grab up your extras, because I got a full sheet here. Maybe that's not going to look good with my stuff. So Tropical Tango and some blue, and we just made this gorgeous green background. That easy. Nope, that just made mud. No biggie. We're going to dab that up just like that. Maybe I need a bookmark. I'll just fill that in. Some weird purpley color there. Don't be shy. It's just paper. Okay. There you go. Background. Okay. Some of it's still really wet, so we're just gonna help it along. See if we get some fun movements. Ooh, I'm liking that. All right. I'm gonna use this empty little corner right here and just ink smoosh up my, because you never know, it might make something cool. Okay, I'm really liking this. I'm glad I did that. But I've got enough paper so I can do it to both. So here's the thing. We're going to hit it with the heat dryer, okay? So I apologize if it gets loud. Be sure to turn down your TVs and stuff, okay? Bye, Cordelia. Thanks for joining. Did I miss? Have to go. Good evening. Yeah. Because we didn't like soak it, because you can really get watercolor paper sopping wet, it actually dried pretty quick. Okay, so what we're gonna do is pull out our paper trimmer and find it. It's sitting right there. Okay. Now we're gonna cut off 5 1/4. Well, not on this paper trimmer. Hold on. That one's a little short. That's all right. We'll get our 12 by 12 paper trimmer out. That's all right. Okay. And we're going to, watercolor paper is big in general. So you're not going to have to worry about trimming a little bit too much. And I want to cut into this white area, so I'm going to take that off. Okay, now I'm going to flip it and measure it at 5 1/4, or no, 5 1/2. 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. 5 1/2. Okay, so that we can chop down any way we want. So I'm just going to leave that like that for a second. And the same thing, wow, that just basically cut it in half. And now we can decide, ooh, see, I kind of like that, but then I kind of like that too. I like them both. Let's see if we can't get both of them out of there. So this 4 1/4. Ooh, that is plenty. So if I do 4, right? Is 4 too small? Because I want it kind of snug. 4 1/4. 4 down to 4. Oh, look at that. It almost fits. it would definitely fit like this. I could add more color to it too. That's the nice thing about that, is I can definitely add a little bit more color to that, and I'll be able to use that. And then there is that. And we did 4 1/4, so we want to do, or 4, so we want to take 1/4 off of that. So we're gonna do 5 1/2 down to 5 1/4. Take it off the top. So we'll stamp that one, and then I'm really digging this blue, but I'm liking the edgy part. Should we do the edgy part like right there? I'm thinking I'm going to take a little bit off of this edge, not much, just a hair. And then we're going to do, what is this, 5 1/2, so I can do 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Okay. See, and even I still have another panel I can work with, but I'm going to work with these ones just to see how well they work. That little fairy's just trying to escape us. So I'm going to scooch this down right into the corner of the Misty, because I will probably have to do this a couple of times, okay? And I'm going to center this beauty right in the middle. Get it right on the edge a little bit. Like so. Or not. I don't know. We'll do it right there. We'll see what that does. I remember going to work and after not sleeping at all. I did that once. And I vowed never to do it again. So I usually got like an hour of sleep. Okay, there we go. Stamp that down. And we're going to grab that VersaFine Clear again, because it is such a nice rich black. For me, compared to my Memento, it's a way better black. And again, with light little taps. If I don't like how it stamps, I can always add more. Okay, so here we go. But I need you to stay down. Can we just stay down? Can't get the door up. Ha 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 ha. Stamp glider. Karen says, I remember being able to party till 4 and go to work at 8. Now, lucky if I'm up past midnight and awake by 9. Right. I've been on this weird, can't sleep until like 5 or 6 in the morning, and then I gotta get up by 11, and I'm like, ugh. My brain just doesn't want to shut down. So I've been doodling on my new tablet. It's been a lot of fun. Okay, so we're gonna lightly lift. Okay, and we can see we did not get right in the center again. And it's watercolor paper, so we just got to push a little extra hard. Okay. We're going to ink her up again, because we know that that can be darker. We know, we know, we know. Willow, it's after 8 and still working. Do you have a job outside the home? No, I do not. We moved to Ohio right at the pandemic. And so I do not. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. I'm afraid to stamp it again. I think that's just how that's supposed to be. Like I said, it's a new stamp to me, but I'm loving it. We're going to set this aside and let it dry. And then we're going to add our little fairies in there. And maybe a couple of pops of color. Maybe. We don't have to. That's the nice thing. We don't have to. Oh, what's going on with my stuff today? Hopefully you guys can still see me. I don't know what's going on. My computer just went night-night. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I feel lucky that I get to be home, and then other times I'm like, I wish my brain, oops, why am I inking that up? Don't ink that up. Wish my brain would tell me how to make money doing this. You know, I would like this to be a business so I don't have to find a job. But if my husband, he's on the verge of quitting his job because they're just not very nice people, and he's not happy, and I don't feel he should stay working there even though they pay really good. So if he takes a pay cut, I need to have some income, or I'm going to have to find a new job. And I don't want a job. Well, okay, that's where we're going down. Okay, so it's not quite in the corner. Hopefully we can make it. Is that going to be in the way? Yes, it is. Not if I scoot it up just a hair. A little bit more. We've got just a hair of room on this. Perfect. Maybe. There. It's going to work for me. Okay. Willow's Creation. I think I'm subscribed to Willow's. I'll have to double check. Okay, nice and inky. And then nice and gentle, and pressure. Willow says, I need to find a job. Yeah. There's a lot of places hiring in Ohio, at least. Every block you go down, there's either a restaurant or a store that's trying to hire people. Oh, I'm a terrible housewife. Absolutely terrible. I hate cleaning. I'd rather not cook. I'm really good at cooking, but I'd rather not cook. I just want to be in my craft room 24/7. Honestly, if I could move my craft room downstairs so I could watch TV with my family and craft at the same time, I'd be pretty happy. Wendy's is hiring where Tracy's at $15 an hour. Yeah, see, it's crazy. Okay. Oh, lots of pressure worked much better with that one. I am not going to stamp that again. Look at that. Oh. You know what this one needs? Shimmer flowers. All right, so again, the VersaFine Clair takes a little bit to dry, so I'm just going to set this aside. And we're going to do some cleanup, and then I'm going to grab my Washi Arteza shimmer paints, and we'll add just a little bit of shimmer. and then we'll stamp down our little fairies, and they'll be so cute. And in 2 Tuesdays, not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, we'll do a more complex mishmash of stamps. We'll try and use several companies in one go with our fairy stamps. See what we can create. Okay. You guys want to see like a floral mishmash, an underwater mishmash, or well, I only have the fairies. I don't have any other fairies. So florals, sea life. What kind of card would you like to see on my another Tuesday fairy stamper? Okay, I don't know what I did with your page, so you're gonna sit right there. And then Amazon. La la la, la la la. Not afraid of Tracy says, I only hate laundry. Whew. Girl, you're awesome. What, Amy? That's terrible. Jobs. We need them, but they don't always work for us, do they? Okay, Arteza, glitter, water. Let me add some water to this. If you guys have a spray bottle with a skinny nozzle, you can refill your water brushes like so. It's fabulous. I have one water brush. Well, I try to have one water brush dedicated. Oh, see, you guys, they work so many years. They should at least be making, you know, $20, $30 an hour. Underwater. We have an underwater. Marylanders. That is what I'm doing. The Tuesday in 2 weeks. That's what we're doing. Okay. So I've got my Arteza sparkles ready to go. We're going to pull out this one because we stamped it first, and we're going to check it. Make sure there's nothing wet in there. You see, I'm being very gentle. Okay, so we're going to set this little card in here. Okay, gonna plop it down, and then we're gonna look at our little fairies. This one's kind of reaching out. That one looks like it needs to go there, like it's reaching into that flower. This one, she's just kind of dancing, so maybe she's dancing on the tippity top of that little thing. This one, oh, she's the other reacher. She's reaching the other way, so we're not going to use her. And this one looks like she's flying. We're going to say she's, oh, no, she's flying the other way. So what do we want to do? We want to make her go that way. And then this one can go, like these two are twins, and they're liking that flower right there. Okay. So we're going to pick up our little fairies. Okay. And we're going to ink these little girls up. Same thing. Our nice black ink. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to take a basic card. Maybe we have florals. Maybe we have a really big flower that we love. And now we're going to add some fairy condo dwellers to it to spruce it up. Now I'm not going to push too hard, because especially on the smaller stamps, if you push too hard, you can make their lines blow out. So I may just have to stamp it a couple of times, because I don't want to push too hard and make those go. aerospace industry. Wow. Oh my goodness. Stamped her a little too close to that flower, but we'll go through her and add some stuff, and I inked that one just right. It looks like it's standing on that one. How adorable. I'll show you what we can do to make her stand out, because I put her in a little too close. I'll have to be careful the next time I do that. Okay, so we're gonna get our second card, stamp that down. We're gonna clean our little fairies. If you need to make a lot of cards, what you really want to do is an assembly line. Make all your backgrounds, stamp all of one stamp, and then go through and do all of this. If I'd have made all these cards the exact same size, you could pop them in the corner, and then you wouldn't have to reposition your little fairies. So we're going to see if we can't get her to set on that one again. Just a little bit. And then these girls, we're going to go around this one. Right there. And right there. Okay, and then this girl we have to be careful for because we lost her a little bit. So we're going to back her out just a hair. Okay. There we go. There we go. It's fabulous. Karen, why are we wowing? Storm's back. Trees and power lines down. Aw. Okay. And let's ink that up. Nice and juicy. We don't want to see any speckling or anything in our stamping. You see speckles, they're going to show up on your paper. And then if you get a little over stamping, it happens to us all. Just wipe it off. Okay. There we go. Pushing Central New York on the south shore of Lake Ontario. Ugh. Tracy says her daughter-in-law was a teacher and gave it up to go work at a bank because of COVID. Yeah, I don't blame them. And then this online teaching thing, ugh, that's rough. Right, yep, I made it look like she's standing on that one again. And I backed that one up nice and good. Fabulous. Give these little girls a cleaning. Okay. I'm going to slide those out of there. See, and we've just added just a hint of fairy to our beautiful cards. Just like so. Okay. Now for this one, let me see if I can we're going to reverse her and trace her in the white right there, just to make her stand out a little bit. There we go. So it's not a perfect fix, but we just kind of highlight her a little bit with some white gel pen, and then we'll let that gel pen dry, and we're going to come in with some sparkle. F word. Flexible. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what these colors are going to look like on these, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit of this coppery color and we're going to drop it right here on there. Oh, see, I love that. That's going to show up just fine. And I'm not going to go everywhere. I'm just going to touch where it's like super dark and add this copper color in. And you can add whatever color you like. The copper just kind of spoke to me a little bit and said, grab me. So we letting the copper join the party. And then it's going to soak into that paper and just be gorgeous. Fabulous. All right. Okay, so just add a little bit of shimmer to that copper. And then we can go in and grab like an iridescent color for our ladies. Maybe just on their wings. Oops, a little too much water there. Little taps. Okay, I'm not actually like drawing a line. I'm just doing these little teeny taps just to get the color on there. There we go. And so we added a little bit of shimmer to our ladies. While I have that purple out, I will work on her. I just stick my hand, nope, almost stuck my hand in it. Leave it to me to stick my hand where it doesn't belong. Okay, and maybe this one, because we have all that beautiful green, let's pair it up with a green. Okay. That might be pretty. We'll find out. This one I'm going in a little bit more with it. And I'm not using a ton of water because the Simon Hurley inks are water reactive. And I don't really want to mess with the inks too much. So be quick. Not precise. Don't have to be precise on this. There we go. 2 card panels made from playing in our backgrounds. Add a little bit of shimmer, some fairies, and you have the same cards, but way different. Okay. And then all we gotta do is put them on a card front and we all done. We be done, dun, 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 dun. 2 card bases. And one sure way to speed up your card making is have your bases handy. I have a handful already cut and ready to go. Look at that. That is going to be perfect. I'm going to love that. And then this one is going to be the whole front. But I'm not loving that. So I'm going to trim this down. Just a hair. I'm going to take it off the top and the sides. Let's make sure our little watercolor is dry. That one was not. That one was not either. I'll be bringing the turtle one out in just a moment because we have to glue down our little bitties. Okay, so we're going to go down to 4 1/4. We are at 4 1/4. We're going to go down to 4 and take a little bit off of this side and then flip her around. Go to 4. Hold that nice and tight. Okay. And then a little off the top. A little off the bottom and the top. Okay. Yeah, I like that much better. A nice white border on there. Okay. I've been in a lifting up mood all day today. Everything. We're adding some dimension to stuff. Do 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 do. Do do do. 1, 2. 3. And 4. This is my preference. You can do 2. You can do 3. You can do 20 on the backs of yours. Whatever makes you happy. But I think 4 is plenty. And this is, I think, the half inch stuff. They come in different widths. All right. It's not perfect, but neither am I. And the Arteza one, I found if you bend it back a whole corner, then you can grab it a lot easier. So if you bend, well, and then call me a liar. Oh my goodness, get off of there. This stuff, let me tell you. I'm going to try a different brand when I buy my next rolls. Now, if you have a hard time aligning your panels, peel half of it, okay? So you'll align the unsticky part, okay? You'll get that all nice and lined up. Visualize where you want it. And then stick the top half down. And then when you open it up, maybe, come here. You pull out your center ones. Okay. Oh, that one laid back down. Oops. That's all right. We'll get them up. Got to join the party. Just peel that right out of there. Okay. Ta-da! And then we have a nice little lift on our card. They'll probably ask for extra postage. 1, because it is watercolor, and 2, because it's a little bit thicker. But I usually hand cancel all of mine anyways, so that's not a problem. Well, this stuff is being, okay. Being stubborn is rude. Okay, and then I peeled that one all the way off. So again, I'm going to be careful of this corner, but I'm going to line up this corner. Get it where I want it. Then stick down this side, the tops. I am not having any luck with this stuff today, let me tell you. Which is a fib, because earlier my card went through beautifully and I didn't have all of this issue going on. Holy moly. All right. Same stamps. Same piece of watercolor paper. Different colors in the main flowers. Very easy peasy. So there's those two. Okay, now here's these little girls, and see we had these little drops here. So let us, this dries clear. I'm gonna try and use, I'm gonna see what it does. Just gonna add that, and you know what? I think I'll use my little gem picker because I just got it all over me. Okay, we'll get that one down. Get this one down. And these, ooh, that may not stick. That one's caved in. We'll see. We'll see. So I've got to have a little bit of glue push out, so I'm just going to push it down with my rag. So then my rag will catch the glue. That may stick just fine. Of course, you can use your glossy accents to do that. Okay. Okay, little ones, where are you? Not you. I don't know if these are going to be too big. Flip over. Oh, that's cute. I like it. We're going to add, these are diamond dots. What am I doing? Let's do this the right way. We're going to put a little bit of glue down. I don't know why I was trying to glue the gem. And we're going to add 3 right around the bubbles. We're going to add you. And we're going to add you. Wait, where'd my dot go? I lost my dot. There it is. Just let go. And then one more. One more right there. Ha! So we added some actual bling to our card. It doesn't want to focus. Come on. A little bit of bling for our beautiful fishy card. So here we used our fairy stamper Luna and Raphael with some not Technique Junkie, sorry, Not Too Shabby designer paper and their stamps with some fun watercolor effect in the back. And here we have Anthony's Paper Crafts Floral with some fairy stamp condo dwellers. Aren't they just the cutest little things? And like I said, if you're not into fairies, but you're wanting to dabble, grab those little condo dwellers anywhere. I'm sure plenty of stamp companies make them. So you can grab them any company, you know. Do not spill the deed. Yeah. I've done that a time or two. There's so many in these. I'm thinking about scooping several little packs out and making color combos and adding them to my giveaway for December 7th. But until then, we're going to leave these here, okay? And the winner of the gift card can choose which card they like. So kind of look those over. I'm going to come over here. $25 at Joann's. Well, hello, motorcycle. Where did you get the diamonds? Okay, so these are diamond dots, and Joann's carries them, and just about any other place. You could buy the whole set, like a diamond painting, or you can just go in and buy them individually. And Joann's, my Joann's, has a big display with so many colors. I bought the rainbow. Yep, bought the rainbow, and then I bought like white and some shimmery blues for when I do some winter cards, which I was going to put some of these on my Christmas card and forgot. All right, so I need to open my wheel of names. Enter. I'm going to clear the screen, delete. Okay. So, my crafty friends, you have to be in the chat in order to enter in the Joann gift card giveaway in honor of my late mom's birthday. Don't mind me. Okay. So, if you would like a chance to win the gift card and a card, please say me. Say woo. Do something. I really did not need to know that about diamond dots. Now I need some. Pam, the PJ Stampa. Okay, Pam is Pam PJB. Enter. And then okay, you guys are wow. Okay, back up. Where was I? Don't lose your spot. Okay, Jean. Joann's, Melissa, if you're in the US, they do deliver. So you don't have to necessarily have them in your area. They do, you can shop online. So if that makes you feel better. Debbie J. Carmen N. Melissa. OFNGMELISSA. And Amy Dixon. Okay. Gloria. Yes, Jean did win twice today. Gloria, did you want your name in the drawing? And Diane of Oz, would you like to be in the drawing for the card and the Joann's gift card you can also purchase online? And Janine LaBuick, I apologize for that, but did you want to be in the drawing as well? And Ms. Bonnie, that's right. I was wondering if you were coming back. I was like, I know she was here. Bonnie B. My bonnet lass. And Gloria, of course, she says, a silly question. Gloria. Okay, you said it right. Janine, yeah. The English way. You know, I Googled it. I was like, I am butchering that poor lady's name. How do I pronounce it? And that's what they said. They said, Janine. All right. Yeah, you've been out and busy, Miss Bonnie. Okay. No, I'm not picking yet. Don't. Nope, nope, nope. Come on. Oops. Janine. Okay. Willow's Creations. No, Miss Willow. I looked right over the top of you. Willow. I just spelled it wrong too. I know I did. Yes. It's Willow's, not Willow. Gotcha. Miss Willow is in. Tracy, did you want in the drawing? Did I miss that? Mary Landers, my money's on Jean. Mary Landers, did you want in the drawing? I did not notice. Still here fussy cutting. I did some fussy cutting tonight. It was fun. Yep, you missed it. Of course I did. Thank you, Tracy. Tracy, a friend. And okay, so Jennifer McGuire almost always knocks me out in my chair. Yep, I love to put on those soft-spoken YouTubers, and I give their channels credit. I purposely play them so they'll put me to sleep. I know it's terrible, but that's what we do. Okay. Trifecta, Gloria. I'm better with horses. I've never bet on a horse. Okay, I feel like I'm missing somebody. Happy heavenly birthday to your mom. Thank you, Carmen. Melissa, did I add you to my list? Yes, I did. Check that out. Okay, so I'm going to read off the list. So if you could say me again if I missed you. Remember, if your name's not on my list, you're not going to be even a chance to be picked. Okay, I have Pam. I have Jean, Morn, Debbie J, Carmen N, Melissa, Amy Dixon, Bonnie B, Gloria, Janine, Willows, and Tracy from Tracy Fear. I think so. Snooze, you lose. No hockey. Not hockey. Oh. Jean. Yes, your name was like the second one I called. But the one I did not call, who did I see typing in here that I did not see? Diana of Oz. You've been chatting. Do you want to be entered? Maureen Pryor. Well, yeah, we need to add you. Sorry, Maureen. That's why I do this, because I could look at your guys' names and still miss you, which I do, and I did. Maureen Pryor. Karen Baker. Okay, not a problem. Oh, are you out of the country, Diane? How rude. Yeah, I'm very, very rude. Uh-oh. I missed something. Da, 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 da. Karen. Right? Yeah, Karen. Okay, I gotta add Karen. What am I shipping? I'm just shipping a card and I've got, oh yeah, I've mailed to Australia. It's only a stamp. Can you order, do you know if you can order from Australia? That part I don't know. Do you guys have Joann's in Australia? That would be the biggest thing. I don't want to send a gift card if you can't use a poor thing. Well, hello. I don't know if Diane... No Joann's. Okay, this is what I'm going to do for Diane of Oz. When my winner picks their card, I'm going to let Ms. Diane of Oz pick a card because I know that overseas, they don't have as many options for winning. But I'll let you pick one of the other cards and I will mail it to you. Okay, so the Joann's gift card is going to go out. Let me check my wheel. Okay. And Pam, Jean, Debbie J, Carmen, Melissa, Amy Dixon, Bonnie B, Gloria, Janine, Willows, Tracy, Maureen, P, and Karen. Those are the ones I am spinning for. Okay. And let me remember how to do this. We're going to gently swing you down. Okay. And then we're going to gently try not to make you guys motion sick. We're rotating. We're rotating. Ooh, look at you guys are looking at yourselves. All right. So we're going to go to our wheel of names and you can see everybody on here. That's what I've been reading off of because I can't remember anything. And now we go right here and we click. And around it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Oh, look it. Is it Carmen in? Carmen, you're a wiener. Wiener, wiener, chicken dinner. It was almost Debbie J. Almost. So, Miss Carmen, my lovely friend, which card would you like your card in? Let me twist back around and swing you up, and hopefully it doesn't go sideways. Oh, Carmen almost dropped her egg. And Ms. Diane of Oz, do not go running off just yet. Okay, I'm going to get my sticky note. Okay, because these are going to go in the mail tomorrow. Maybe. It depends on how fast I get winners. Okay, almost dropped my eggs. So, Ms. Carmen, do you have a preference for a card you would like your card in? And then also, Diane of Oz and Carmen, if you can both, please email me at chatwithsassy@gmail.com. Chat with Sassy. Oh, I need 2 S's in that, Sassy. Sassy@gmail.com. Carmen Nunez, blue and pink. She is liking the Slimline card. All right. Slim line with Joanne. Good job. So I will be looking forward to your email, and I will get this in the mail to you. And then my lovely Miss Oz, would you like the blue or the splotchy red one? Or it's a bluish greenish color. Don't lose that gift card. Oh, no, not that one. The other one. This one. I am so sorry. That's all right. Thank you. Okay, so this one with the fairies. Is this right, my dear? She wanted the flower one. Yeah, okay, there we go. There's Miss Carmen's name on it, and there's her little gift card right in there. Thank you so much for catching that, everyone. I appreciate it. And so, Ms. Diane of Oz, which one of these two would you like? And they'll both cost the same to mail, because I've mailed slimlines to Australia before. So don't fret about the shipping. She's like, I was about to pick that. Would you like the blue one instead then? Slimline, please. Fabulous. Diane Oz Slim Line. Oh, and I need to change that, because she's not doing slimline. She's doing pink and blue flowers. All right. Fabulous. You guys are all so wonderful. That's going to go in my stash. All right. We'll get that in there. And we'll get you guys into the mail as soon as I get some hours. Addresses. Okay, so be sure you have the bell on, and I want to thank, I just saw somebody that I saw G Marie's Scrap Shack. Thank you for popping in. She finished her dinner dishes, and I think Ryan's show was over, because I went on while Ryan was live. But that's all right. I stopped in to see him for a little bit. Make sure your bell is on. You're subscribed, because Wednesdays, every Wednesdays, I do a live at 7 p.m. Eastern. Every other Tuesday, starting today, I will be live at... Oh, Rita. All right. Thank you, Rita. I will be live here at 9 p.m. Eastern every other Tuesday. Woo. I got... Ooh, what did that say? Oh, thank you for subscribing. I think that's what that bell was. And then if you guys follow Fairy Stamper, okay, they do have, I put a link in the description. My goodness. But every Tuesday, so next Tuesday, I'll have a pre-recorded video for Fairy Stamper where I just use Fairy Stamper stuff. And those are really fun too. Okay, so tomorrow, oh my gosh, it is. Tomorrow is Wednesday, isn't it? Holy moly. That's all right, my friends. I will be here tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, making cards with... I'll have to go back in the chat. Somebody said something. Oh, no. Yeah, no. We had a list. Okay. Something with vinyl, alcohol ink, alcohol markers. Ooh, let's try alcohol markers on vellum. I had an idea for that the other day. So we will do that. Alcohol markers on vellum. We're going to do that on tomorrow night. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with me. I went over a little bit. Not as much as Debbie went over. That was a lot of fun. Check the description. In about 30 minutes, I can update it and add Debbie's channel to it. And we will see you next time. I hope you all have a beautiful evening. And thanks for being up with me so late. I really appreciate that. And I hope you have a good night, everyone. Carmen's up. That was a marathon today. Yes. I got to hang out with Debbie and Ryan and my lovely Sobbies, which are also part of Miss Debbie's a little bit, so that's fun. I know, if you're watching the replay, sorry. I have to keep reading my comments. They're still there. You can end the video. Put this one on camera. And we'll zoom in on this one to say goodbye. Take care and be safe. Such lovely words.